I'm glad you came back for the final installment of It's a Trap, When Two Worlds Collide. Real talk about escaping the illusions that hold us back and waking up to the truth of who we really are. This is part 8, this episode, Where You Place Your Faith, the conclusion. We've come to the end of this video series. I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, please like and leave a comment about what resonated with you. Then share. That would really help grow this channel. And now, on with the video. There's a moment, quiet, subtle, easy to miss, where everything hinges on a single choice. Not a dramatic one, but a private one. It's the moment where you decide who and what you're gonna trust. What's always been safe, in a voice that promises safety, comfort, and control? Or do you listen to that uneasy sense that something needs to change, even if you can't yet explain why? This is where the illusion can be challenged. Where are you gonna place your faith? It's here, in the gap between what you believe and what's real. Faith quietly takes a side. That's when the warden, revealed as the ego, steps out of the shadows and speaks in a voice more sinister and intimidating.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yep, that same tired old Jedi mind trick. Don't fall for it. It's a trap. Once you see the Jedi mind trick, you can avoid it. Or, if you fall for the ego's trap, and many of us do, you need a way out. Questioning where you place your faith in what's real or what the ego says is real is not an accusation, not even a loyalty test, but a distraction. A last attempt effort by the ego to keep you doing what you've always done. Because the moment you resist and question the Jedi mind trick, the illusion starts to crack, fall apart, and expose it for what it is. The go-to pattern you retreat to in times of stress. They're like the programs that run on the corrupted computer operating system. They're corrupted too. And they have names. According to the American Psychological Association, the illusions are called cognitive distortions. Mental filters like jumping to conclusions, magical thinking, and overgeneralization that twist perception just enough to make fiction feel factual. And positive intelligent research refers to these patterns as saboteurs. Internal voices like the judge, the avoider, or the controller that hijack your thinking when you're stressed. Cognitive distortions and saboteurs serve the same purpose, to Jedi mind trick you into a trap. Learn more about these cognitive distortions and saboteurs on my website blog. Once you learn about them and the emotional reaction they can cause, you'll understand why I call them Jedi mind tricks. Which brings us to the most powerful question you can ask in moments like this that will expose and dispel illusions. Faster than off can repel mosquitoes. Here's the question. Is it an opinion, a feeling, or a fact? You see what I did there? Off, opinion, feeling, fact? The illusion loses its power over you, and you'll never listen to yourself in the same way again. The ego's voice of fear really sounds like baby bap, but what you hear is,
"You have failed me for the last time. Don't make me destroy you."
don't fall for it. It's a trap. When you question, is that an opinion, feeling, or fact, the warden steps back, the jailers lose interest, and the Jedi mind trick just doesn't work anymore. And you recognize the ego for what it is. It's like a spoiled, impulsive, selfish 40-year-old in a Darth Vader Halloween costume who throws a temper tantrum when it doesn't get its way. And then makes you feel guilty about it. Ask instead, is that your opinion, a feeling, or a fact? Or ask yourself when the whispers from the gap turn into annoying, babbling, negative self-talk. Suddenly, things are not as they appeared, and you become aware you're not who you thought you were, and discover you're more. A psycho-spiritual approach helps you escape the past that became a trap and navigate around the mental blocks and obstacles that would otherwise limit your future success. By restoring awareness, balance, and peace right here in the present, now. What I want to show with this video series is that what stands between you and the quality of life you want is a decision, a choice, because the choice is almost always between what you believe and what's real, between illusion and healing. What you choose is where you place your faith, and where you place your faith is the reality you live. Where we place our collective faith becomes a reality we all live. Some of you have been able to navigate your way free of these traps that hold you back. If this video series confirmed that, drop a comment and let us know. For others, it may be more complicated, and you could use some help to navigate the insanity, illusions, and lies to freedom, because no one escapes alone. Coming to terms with this is where freedom begins. Remember, life is a series of experiences connected by the choices we make, leading to the next experience. And that's what brought you right here to this moment to choose your next experience. So choose wisely, because if you don't, you could fall into a trap and not even know it until it's too late. Visit my website to learn more at overcomingtheinsanity.com. Now, this may be the end of the series, but it's to lay the groundwork for what comes next. So stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe, so you'll be notified when another video posts. Until then, see clearly, live freely, and love deeply.